Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike here with you once again. And today, I'm bringing you my predictions for not one, but two big wrestling programs for this weekend. Now, we have AAA TripleMainia Tijuana on Saturday. And Sunday, it's the big 20th anniversary for TNA/Impact Wrestling. That's right, it's Slamiversary, and I am excited for both. Now, let's get these predictions started. Grab yourself a snack, maybe something to drink, and let's do this. So, first match on the pre-show for TripleMainia Tijuana, as it is a 7-woman steel cage match, in which I believe there are going to be 2 people leaving the cage, in which they will later face off in a singles match to determine who loses their mask. That's right, it's mask versus mask time, baby, and I'm pretty excited for that. So, participants, we have Lady Shani. We have La Haridra. I hope I am pronouncing that right. I apologize. Flammer, Marvesa, Cheek Tormenta, Sexy Star, and Rhea Doria. I'm not really sure who that last one is. I think she's relatively new. So I think my prediction here is going to be Sexy Star 2 and Cheek Tormenta are going to get the wins, and they're going to move on to face each other. Now, next up, we have a 13-man, what is this? Cops TripleMainia match? I believe it's a battle royal. I'm not 100% sure. No participants have been announced, although maybe by now they have. I don't know. So I really can't predict it, so I'm just going to go with a educated guess. I'm going to say Willie Mack. So that's going to be interesting. Now, we have a winner-takes-all match for the AAA Cruiserweight title and the Latin American title. So basically, first pinfall wins them both. Participants, Cruiserweight Champion, Laredo Kid. Latin American Champion, Taurus, Black Taurus from Decay, from Impact. Bandito, former ROH World Champion. Rey Fenix, former MLW, AEW. I think he held the AAA Tag Team titles with Penta as well. And the current AAA Mega Champion, El Hijo del Vikingo. I am surprised he's not defending his title, because it has been a little while. So, this is a bit interesting for me, because you have 3 champions in this match, and a hell of a lot of talent. But I am going to go with, in this match, I'm going to go with Bandito, because I feel like he has the most name value. And plus, I think maybe Phoenix could easily eat a loss here. Next up, it's the semifinal, one of the semifinals for the Loser Loses Their Mask tournament. And we have Pentagon Jr. versus Blue Demon Jr. Battle of current versus former great luchadors. So overall, the loser of this tournament loses their mask. So ultimately, when you're eliminated, you're the loser, I believe. Yeah, you're safe if you get pinned. So no, am I right or am I wrong? I kind of forget. It's been a little while since these guys have been on. Hold on. I can check, actually. Yeah, the loser actually moves on in the tournament, while the winner is safe and eliminated. So in this, I believe the person who gets the win is going to be Pentagon Jr. I believe Blue Demon Jr., a living legend, could, I think, easily lose the title, lose his mask. Next up, a mask versus mask match with the two participants from the earlier steel cage match, which I predicted Cheek Tormenta and Sexy Star. I believe Sexy Star is going to get her mask removed, and it's going to be interesting to see who's underneath. So, yeah, that's my predictions for that. And here is the other semifinal for the loser loses his mask match. It is Viano 5 and Psycho Clown. Now, Psycho Clown is in a pretty big rivalry with Dr. Wagner, who is a bit of a living legend himself, and his new associate, Andrade El Idolo, which is going to be interesting. So I believe Andrade and Dr. Wagner are going to cost Psycho Clown. So we're going to see Psycho Clown versus Blue Demon Jr. in the finals. And, loser loses his mask. And finally, our main event for TripleMainia Tijuana. It's a tag team match playa, as it's Hermanos Lee, Dragon Lee, and Trilistico taking on, it was supposed to be the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, but Jeff has gotten into some trouble, and it's complicated to talk about. Look it up. It's all over the internet these days. So Jeff has been pulled from this match, so it's going to be Matt Hardy and I believe a mystery partner taking on these two. And I think an interesting partner would be a man who has recently come into AAA after becoming a free agent from WWE, Johnny Mundo / whatever the heck you want to call him. Because if you remember, they have had some tag team wars, the Hardys versus M&M. So I think that would create some tension and maybe lead to a decent match. Overall, I think Dragon Lee and Dralistico would win this match because I think AAA are trying to push them and get them to the tag team titles, which I am definitely okay with. So that's TripleMainia Tijuana. Next up, Slamiversary. Now, we got two matches on the pre-show. We have the Digital Media Championship. God, I hate that name. As you have Rich Swann taking on Brian Myers. Now, Swann beat Cardona in a non-impact match not too long ago. And since Cardona suffered an injury, he has been giving up his titles, including his NWA World title, which he did at Always Ready, which was heartbreaking. So Myers technically kept the physical title on him, and now he has bestowed it to Brian Myers, who actually has the physical belt. Overall, I think Rich Swann is going to win here, and hopefully he gets back up the card a little bit, because I think he deserves it. Next up, a match I never thought I'd see again, because it is so dumb. It is the Reverse Battle Royal. That's right, that piece of shit is coming back. There are participants to be named, so I don't know who's in it. We'll probably be seeing some surprises. Now, what is the Reverse Battle Royal? So, we start with X amount of guys. I'm going to say like 20. And they are battling to get into the ring. That's right. It's the Reverse Battle Royal. Then, next step. You cut them down by half, so half of 20 is 10. The 10 that get in the ring are, safe. The others are eliminated. Then you have a 10-man battle royal until the final 2, in which it is a singles match. I told you it was complicated and kind of stupid. Overall, considering we don't know who's going to be in this match, I'm going to say the winner is going to be someone silly. It's going to be Shark Boy. Just because I love Shark Boy. So, yeah. First match, I think we're going to kick off Slamiversary white hot, as we have the Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship. Now, Ultimate X, pretty simple to understand. It's a ladder match without a ladder. So instead of climbing up a ladder, they climb up scaffolding and some ropes crossed that'll be hanging the title above the ring. Participants, we have champion Ace Austin, Kenny King of Honor No More, which is interesting because he has a match later on. Actually, no, he doesn't. He's not booked in that. Interesting. Mike Bailey, Speedball, newest edition and killing it out there. Former champion Trey Miguel, Jack Evans, who has recently become a free agent from AEW, so he's here. And finally, on loan from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Alex Zane. So a pretty dang stacked Ultimate X match, I think. With our winner, as much as I don't want Ace Austin to lose. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say Ace Austin, maybe with a little help. He recently got inducted to Bullet Club while he was in Japan. And he has at least a couple allies. He's got Chris Bay. He's got the Good Brothers. So I believe they might try to help him, which I'm kind of okay with that. So, yeah, winner and still X Division champion, Ace Austin. Alright, next match, we have the Knockouts Tag Team title match. As we have The Influence, Madison Rayne and Tasha Tenille Dashwood taking on the reformed Ragnarok. That's Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. That's right, Taya. Taya's still working Impact, and I love it. Gives a little more depth to the Knockouts division. This one I'm a little flummoxed by because the last time we saw Rosemary and Taya together, Taya was being written off TV to go to WWE. We all know how that turned out. So I think still champions The Influence. As much as I want to see Rosemary and Taya win it here, I think someone is going to get into Rosemary's head. Maybe it's Havoc to have her leave, and then we'll see The Influence take advantage. Alright, next up, we have a Monsters Ball match. Now, Monsters Ball, pretty simple. It's Extreme Rules. However, I don't know if they're bringing this stipulation to it back. 24 hours before, both competitors are locked away into separate, isolated rooms. No food, no water, no sunlight. Yeah, it gets a bit nutty. Last Monsters Ball was PCO versus Jonah, in which they tore into each other. This time around, participants returning Sami Callihan in his first match back against Moose, the former world champion. Oh, this is so hard to choose because I like both these guys. But I think Moose is going to get a pretty big win here. Even though it would make sense for Sami Callihan to win, to get some ultimate revenge. I think we have the story continue a little bit, because this story has been really good. Like, it keeps Moose kind of in the world title picture without him having to challenge for the world title. And I think he needs to win a little bit more than Sammy. Sorry, Sammy. I love you. But I think Moose gets the win here. Next up, we have a big old tag team match player. Big old 10-man tag team match player. As we got the Impact Originals being represented by Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. Frankie Kazarian on loan from AEW. Bit of a TNA original. And 2 other mystery partners. Now, and they are taking on Honor No More, which is Eddie Edwards, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, PCO, and Vincent. Honor No More has been on a roll lately. They beat the Bullet Club, which I am surprised by. Anyway, the 2 joining the Impact Originals, I'd say maybe James Storm for a little bit, and if I would have loved Robert Roode to be in this, but he's indisposed of. So I think who would be a good partner for James Storm? You know what? I'm going to say it's... No. I mean, he has been taking bumps, but I don't know if he's been training. I would have thought it would have been Bully, but he would have been out with Aces and Eights. You know, spoilers for a little later tonight. I don't think it's going to be Chris Harris, as much as I would like to see America's Most Wanted. So I'm going to say Christopher Daniels. We're going to have another AEW original AEW guy on loan, because it just makes sense to me. Overall winner, I think they're going to keep Honor No More's momentum going, because I think they need a few more wins, and who knows, maybe we see them get a title shot. I think it's about time. Alright, next up, we've got the tag team title match player, as is for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. As them boys, the Briscoe brothers, Mark and Jay Briscoe, take on the Good Brothers, that being Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Now, from what I'm hearing, Gallows and Anderson, this might be the end of their contract, and I think they might be moving back to Japan, do some more stuff with New Japan. So I think we're going to see the Briscoes keep the titles, because it just makes sense to me. And maybe we'll see the Good Brothers pop up from time to time in Impact. Well, there's that. Next up. Oh, boy. This is going to be an interesting one to explain, as it's Queen of the Mountain for the Knockouts title. Now, Queen of the Mountain, this is their first time doing this for the women, but it's been King of the Mountain for the guys. Now, this stipulation is a little crazy. It is a reverse battle ladder match, where instead of taking down the title, you have to put it up to win. And then there's also, you have to qualify to put up the title, so you gotta pin someone. That pin party then goes into a penalty box, which is a shark cage, if I remember correctly. And then the person who performed the pin, then has to go and get the title from, the announce desk or whoever's going to be holding it. I believe it's Mickie James this time, so that's pretty cool. And then you got to go up a ladder and hang up the title. Now, participants. We have Tasha Steele, the defending champion. Chelsea Green, the former champ Diana Perazzo. Jordani Grace, Mia Yim, the newcomer. Oh boy, a lot of quality contenders in this match. And as much as I don't want to see Tasha Steele lose this title just yet, you know what? I'm going to say this. I say Savannah Evans tries to get into the match, but Mickie James stops her initially. But then we see Tasha Steele sneak a win. Like, she goes for a quick pin, 1, 2, 3, runs, grabs the title off the floor while Mickie James and Evans are fighting, and then goes up, hangs the title up. I think that's probably what's going to happen. Still Knockouts champion, Tasha Steele. I think that would make sense for her character, and I think that would make sense to keep the title on her, because her title run has been really good lately. Alright, next up, our main event of the evening, as we have the Impact World Heavyweight title on the line, as its champion, Josh Alexander, the Walking Weapon, taking on TNA Original, former World Champion, former Tag Champion, former X Division. He's done it all in Impact, Eric Young. Now, I don't know if we're going to see Violent by Design involved in this. I kind of think we're probably gonna. But I don't think that's going to mean Eric Young is going to win here. I think Josh Alexander overcomes the odds, pins, and wins against Showtime Eric Young. As much as I'd be okay with Eric Young winning the title again, I think Josh needs a decent run with the title. That's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know your predictions for both shows and which matches you're most excited for. Personally, for me, I'm kind of excited for the tag team title match. Like, I know they have had a match before WrestleMania week, but I think this one is going to be a lot cleaner and a lot better. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. So, little update. Going to be a little busy on Saturday. Not going to say for what. It's going to be, I'm going out. So, I will not be watching TripleMainia on Saturday itself. So, I will be okay to watch Slamiversary Sunday. That should be fine. I'm probably going to watch TripleMainia Monday and then give you a review / my thoughts on Tuesday. Or if I have enough time, I'll do it on Monday. We'll see. Those are my predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I shall see you next time. Peace.